Hey, Diane, what's all this?
Oh, I'm sorry. I think we've got the wrong house. I want the one where the woman's expecting a baby, not a flipping bull elephant.
Oh, thank you very much. Come on, then, come in.
Now, after you. Nike. We have all come together, and we have got...
A cot and folding stand for baby bangs, with
Yeah.
love from everyone from Crossroads.
That's it. And we have also got this card. Card with everybody's scrawl and writing all over it. Rude messages.
I didn't expect anything like this.
Well, actually, we were going to give it to you when you left. But unfortunately, we all got so carried away with Adam Chance's wedding, we forgot.
Oh, will you thank them all for me?
Yeah.
Well, as you're here, do you want a cup of tea?
Well, you know me.
Oh, not for me. I've got a dash. I've got 2 services to finish, or else I'll be shot.
Oh, all right, then.
Love to Daddy, and I'll see you all later.
Okay,
See you,
yeah.
Dad.
Ta-da. So, how have you been, then? 9 weeks. 9 weeks. Is it going to be twins or triplets, we ask
I
ourselves?
think one would be quite enough.
Seriously, how have you been?
All right, I've been doing my exercises, you know. Not much fun in your own, though.
Well, I have had a baby, you know.
I keep forgetting.
So you should be on top of the world.
Oh, I am.
Not according to your mum, you're not.
Do you think I could speak to Mr. Hunter?
Yes. Excuse me.
Looking for someone?
It's all so different round here now, isn't it?
Yes, they had a fire some time ago.
Oh. Do you work here?
Yes, I manage a restaurant. And you've been a guest here before?
No, I'm not a guest. I'm waiting to see Mr. Hunter. I was just waiting for the receptionist to finish her phone call.
Do you have an appointment?
No.
And,
Oh, would you like one?
very interesting. And you want Mr. Hunter to contribute?
I'd like anyone who can to contribute.
I see. Well, see what we have. There we are.
Oh, thanks very much.
Well, I have the details. Mr. Hunter is a very busy man. I doubt if he could see you without an appointment.
Yes, I know how busy he is.
Perhaps I could put in a good word for you.
Would
He
you?
might be able to see you next week.
Whenever he can.
Good. What name shall I give?
Alison Cotterill.
I am Paul Ross. Cotterill. Alison Cotterill.
Thanks ever so much, Mr. Ross.
Do you want one?
No, thanks, I mustn't. So, come on, tell me what it's like living under the same roof as John Latchford.
Oh.
Your mother's ever so touchy about it at work.
Is she?
And she says you're very touchy about it as well.
Oh, really?
So come on, what's it like?
Tense.
Don't you get on?
Only on each other's nerves. I get at Mum, Kevin gets at me because I'm getting upset, and then he gets at her.
Sounds like a vicious circle to me.
Vicious? I mean, we're all on the same side, really. I just seem to be the only one with any sense. Kevin treats him like a drinking partner, and Mum's just going around wearing rose-coloured specs all the time.
Well, your mum says that you're making things a bit difficult for her.
I don't like him, Di. I don't like what he stands for. It's too soon. Mum's not like that. I just can't believe it's not him doing all the running. I really can't. She was a one-man woman, and along comes John Latchford. I've not seen him put 1 penny on the table, and he eats like a flipping battalion. And all Mum can say is, oh, the poor man, his wife's gone off and taken his children away. It's like a long-playing record.
Yeah, but Glenda, your mum's happy. And she seems to think that the situation here is all down to you.
She invited him. No, I just can't wait to get rid of him so I can get the nursery straight.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Alison. Well, let me look at you. You look beautiful. What a lovely dress.
Thank you. I made it myself from a pattern in a magazine.
Well, it's so,
Different.
yes. How else have you changed?
I'm a teacher now.
It's where?
In Heathbury, in a school for the mentally handicapped.
That's wonderful. I'm so proud of you. Where's your uncle?
He's in Nottingham. He's going to get married.
Reg Cotterill, married man. Yes. Goodness. David, look who's here, Alison.
Hello, Alison.
I wondered how I'd feel seeing you both again. It's quite wonderful.
Alison's a teacher now in Heathbury. Shall we have tea out here? Cecil's listening to the typewriter in there.
Right. Ellie, can we have tea for 3 out here?
I'll understand if you're both busy.
Listen, we're going to have tea. We're not going to let you go so easily after all this time. Reg Cotterill is getting himself married.
That's wonderful, isn't it?
Yes, I think so, I do.
Where are you living now?
Outside Castlewyche.
What are these?
They're mine. I was hoping to give you some.
Oh, David, let me have a look. Oh, of course you teach the handicapped.
Well, that must be very demanding work.
Well, it's very rewarding, too. But this is for people past school age, so they can be more independent, live on their own, you know.
Well, if we can help.
That would be wonderful. Do you think you could put some of those on the reception desk for the guests to see?
Well, I meant a personal contribution. You know, we have to be very careful in the motel. There are so many charities we can't be seen to be playing favourites.
But this is a local charity.
Oh, that is another thing. Most of our trade is transient.
Well, what about the restaurant? Or the regulars in the bar?
That's true, of course. Would you leave it with me?
And, of course, we'll make a contribution.
Thank you very much.
Glenn? All right.
All right.
Oh, starving. Has to work through lunch to get that job finished.
Well, Mum's at Edna's. I just want to finish this and I'll get you something, all right?
Present.
Oh, another one?
Yeah, Betty saw it in a shop window. Thought of you. What do you mean, another one?
Oh, and Mac and Di came round. We've had a collection at work, all clubbed together and got us a carry cocktail.
Oh, great.
It's upstairs.
We'll have to send them a letter.
Yeah. Oh, look, that's nice.
Oh, not another Metany coat.
Oh, it's all right. Saves putting it down on here.
What's here?
Well, it's a list of all the things we're going to need.
Oh, so. All this? What with?
Well, my maternity grant will pay for some of it, won't it?
How was Di?
No, she was all right. I haven't stopped thinking about it since she went, actually.
Why?
Oh, what she said about Mum. Apparently she's been saying at work that all her troubles at home are down to me.
And before you start taking Di's word,
I don't
just
know
think
why
of...
Di comes round at all from such a killjoy.
The roving rep in yet?
You're joking. If he was, Mum would be dancing around after him, wouldn't she?
Did you mention the betting slips?
Oh, no, I forgot. What do you think I ought to do about that, Kevin?
I'll tell you what you do. Nothing. Not until we're sure he's living off us. It's been enough trouble.
This Wednesday. About these, I think there are about 12 of them. Everything all right, Barbara?
Everything all right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a rather sweeping question, Paul. What exactly are you inquiring about?
The young lady who came to inquire after David
Yes?
was rather interesting.
Yes.
Intriguing, even.
Intriguing?
She had a certain calmness about her, a certain serenity.
Yes, it would be nice if you didn't disturb that, Paul.
Cotterill. That's right, that was her name, Alison Cotterill.
Which figures, since that's what she's called.
Evening, Mrs. Hunter.
Oh, hello, Doris. Is it cold out there?
Oh, getting a bit parky.
Just talking about a friend of yours.
Oh, and who would that be?
Alison Cotterill.
Well, I never.
Yes, she popped in to see Mr. Hunter.
Oh, it will be nice to see her again. That's one thing. Lots of good friends to look up. Do you know, I've been so busy I haven't even seen Benny yet.
Oh, you must put that to rights.
Yes, I must. And the sooner the better. I've got a little idea he might help me with. Could I have my key, please?
Yes, Miss Hunt.
I noticed you brought your supper with you, Miss Luke.
Fillet of egg and chips. And I'll tell you something. I'll enjoy him a darn sight better than some of the stuff you stick fancy names on in that restaurant of yours. And you needn't worry, I won't eat 'em in reception. I'll take 'em to my chalet, and I'll wash my hands after and all.
You've got potty down twice. You're banking on twins or bulk deliveries.
It's not very nice, Kevin.
There are some things about this love that aren't very nice.
Oh, and here's one of them. Where's Mum?
Panic. We can talk to him, you know. No need to be frightened of him.
Oh, hello, you two.
Cat's round the neighbours at the moment, but I think you'll find something in the oven for you.
Oh, that's nice.
It's done to a turn, so I should get in there quick.
Right.
Well, let's tackle him about the betting slips now while Mum's out.
No, Glenda, just let it drop until we know.
Oh, until he's down the betting shop with our housekeeping, you mean?
Oh, smells delicious. Oh, while I think about it, Kev, there's a match on tonight. And I brought some beers, and they're in the boot of the car if you like to fetch them, lad.
He hasn't finished his supper yet.
I'll get him in a minute, all right? What time does it start?
There's a film Mum and I want to watch tonight, Robert Redford.
Yeah, well, that'll be over before the match
No,
starts.
it won't. I've checked. It clashes. Little else to do all day.
Well, we'll see.
We will.
Oh, and I brought you a little present, Glenda.
Me?
Yes, and I bought the beers to celebrate the fact that we seem to be hitting it off better of late.
Beer? In my condition, no thank you.
Glenda.
Well, you know what he's trying to do, don't you? Buy me off with his tatty little presents. I know how he works. It's the beginning of the end for Mum, that was.
It's so ridiculous. It's a gift.
Yes, come on, Glenda, open it
And he
up.
knows what he can do with it. Any present from you would be the wrong present, Mr. Latchford. You may have wormed your way in here, wormed your way into my mum's affections, but you can't buy me off. Friend of my mum's? Unfortunately. Friend of mine? No, thank you.
What did I say now?
Oh, she'll accept it. Thanks very much, John.
Perhaps you'd like to study it. Enjoyed your meal, Miss Luke?
Oh, very much, thank you.
Well, I must remember my next night off to go down to the Chippy.
Well, you could do a lot worse. Chips, you know, don't taste any better for being called French fries.
Yes.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Hunter.
Luke?
Could you spare me a few moments, if it's convenient?
Yes, of course it's convenient. Yes, we are eating early, but I have a quick phone call to make in the sitting room. So, what, I'll see you in 10 minutes?
Right. Would you
Okay.
come through, Miss Luke?
Oh, your table is ready, Barbara.
Oh, yes, but we're not quite ready. But we will be in the bar in 10 minutes.
As you wish, as you wish.
Do sit down.
Thank you.
Ah, what can I do for you?
Well, I don't quite know how to put this, but I need a job. Badly. I didn't come here thinking I could walk into something straight off, but I didn't realise how tight things were. I mean, coming down here, I thought it would be better than staying up north, you see. I mean, that's what you read, isn't it? But, well, I've looked around and asked everyone, but nothing, so...
I'm afraid I can't help, Miss Luke. No, we're fully staffed, absolutely. Cafeteria, canteen, the lot.
Oh, I see.
Terribly sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
But if there is anything, of course, you'll be the first. I mean, put in years of valued service.
Oh, I wouldn't want you to feel obligated to me, Mr.
Well,
Hunter.
no, even so.
I made the decision to go, and it was probably the right one. I was needed, you see.
Yes.
But now I must admit, I do feel a bit lost. I was hoping... But threads aren't so easy to pick up these days, are they?
No, I'm afraid not. If it's a question of staying at the motel while you're looking around, I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Oh, no, I wouldn't dream of it. It would be far too expensive. I'll find something in the village. I've had one offer.
Oh, good.
Thank you all the same. That was a very kind thought. I do appreciate it.
Oh, well, as I say, if there is something, you'll be the first.
Well, that's something, isn't it? There's lots of folk can't hope for that these days.
Perhaps it would help if Glenda and me had a little chat, you know, while Kath's out of the way. What do you say, lad?
Dutch courage.
No, don't you start at me. It's tough enough as it is.
Sure, fire away. I'm going to go and get a bath anyway. Oh, John, try and calm things down a bit before Mum gets back. Don't want to drag her into any more wrangles. Just going to soak for 10 minutes, love, all right?
Right. Will you watch where you're stopping that beer tonight? I had to wash the cushion covers and there's a mark on the carpet.
Listen, I think it's about time
About time you mean nothing, Mr. Latchford. Save your breath. I've done the washing up. They won't walk. They haven't got legs. They're my
Yes,
swollen
don't worry
ankles.
about those. Now,
The first pot you've washed,
I've
won't
got
it?
a lot of love
Where
and
did
respect for
washing
your
up
mother,
fit into
Glenda.
your domestic scene?
And I'm sure we could all
She's done
live happily
precious little
together
since
if
you've been
will
here,
you
haven't you?
listen.
No, won't. You sit there in me dad's chair like you own the place, ruling the roost, while Mum runs around like some demented cuckoo. It's just not on.
Glenda, will you shut up?
Kevin?
Shut up, Glenda! I'm up to here with you. I'm fed up with your downright rude and cutting remarks. If you were a daughter of mine...
You'd what? They were taken away from you, don't you remember? And I wonder why. Could it have anything to do with the fact that when you were there, the place was full of dirty pots, dirty pans,
Oh, you know that
beer
for a fact,
cans?
do you?
Not enough mentioning
Listen.
betting slips.
Listen, despite
I
all the
found
odds,
some
your mother...
betting slips down the side of the chair. That's something you know a lot about, isn't it? I haven't told my mum, but despite what you say, I do
Listen,
consider
what's a little bet got to do with you, Elès?
7 slips. That's enough losers for you to plead poverty every time board and lodgings is mentioned, isn't it? Let me just tell you something about my father, Mr. Latchford.
Listen, I'm sorry, Glenda, but your dad's dead and gone.
My dad was a gentleman. He worked hard, he didn't drink, he didn't
Oh,
gamble.
no, that's why he sloshed out of his mind the night he was killed, funny.
That's funny, is it? Oh, I hate
No,
you.
no,
I
no,
just...
calm down. That's
I
right.
hate
Now,
you.
calm down.
Why can't you just shut off and leave us alone?
The job's got to be done, mate.
Yeah, but some of us got homes to go to, Mac.
Look, we promised to deliver.
Yeah, and I got a dart match on.
At home? You playing 301 up with Maeve, then?
Look, Mac, how long do you reckon it's going to take?
A couple of hours at least.
Phew, and some.
Look, if we put an hour in each, mate, we could be through by 8 o'clock. That's the best I can offer. Okay, look, I'll do it on my own then. I'll work through till 9 o'clock.
Okay, you twisted my arm. Right.
Well, I hope it's not a dart-throwing arm. Well, are you going to do that, aren't you?
I said I'd help you out, okay.
Good. Where's the darts match, then?
Blammin' flag.
Well, what shall I tell Mrs. Hooper, then?
Still, we've got a big job on, overtime.
Say nothing of the sort. She want more money off me at the end of the week. Just tell her I'll be home when she sees me. I'll explain the details in the morning at breakfast. And if that's another customer, mate, you're on your own, right?
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, Doris.
Oh, Doris.
Nice to see you.
Hello, Mark, Mr. Hooper, Benny.
Oh, I heard you were back.
Did you?
Yeah, like Miss Diane said.
Didn't come round to see me, though.
Well, I didn't know which chalet you were in.
Well, they would have told you at reception.
Yeah, but they don't like me going there in my working clothes.
Anyway, it doesn't matter now. I've come to see you. Well, how are things going?
Up to here with him, our foreman, chucking his weight around here like a man with no hands.
Oh, that is a shame.
Oh, take no notice of him, Doris. He's just having a go at me. Look, if you want to throw a dart tonight, mate, I think it's about time you start getting your hands dirty, innit?
Okay, Chief, lead the way.
See you later, Doris.
Mavis keeping well?
Oh, top of the world, thanks.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. She wouldn't have a room to let by any chance?
No, I'm afraid not. She's full up to the brim, actually. That's what keeps her so happy. Sorry, love.
Oh, well.
Chief.
Well, how have things been with you, then?
All right.
Just all right?
Well, and a lot different from when you were here before, not really.
Oh, I see.
How are you?
Oh, all right.
Are you married?
No, Benny. Mr. Logan passed on.
Sorry.
Yes, it was a great shame, but I wouldn't want you to go thinking... Well, we wouldn't have married anyway, we just weren't suited. But when he was taken ill, I stayed on to look after him.
Well, now you're back, are you going to be stopping?
Well, that depends. First, I've got to find a job, and then I've got to find somewhere to live. And it's about that I wanted to see you, Benny.
Me?
Yes. I've been thinking a lot lately about that idea you had about buying a little house.
Oh, that.
I couldn't have taken it from you, not as you wanted, not as a present. But, well, now things have changed. You see, Mr. Logan, well, he left me a bit of money. Not a lot, but enough to make a contribution. So, I thought, if we were to pool what we have and divide the property up into equal shares, then we might be able to set up a nice little home together. What do you say?
Oh, nice. Really nice. It's just... Well, the trouble is, I ain't got it anymore. You see, the money, it's gone.